don't wanna hurt nobody. Leave me alone.
My peoples.
I'm all about come on. You don't wanna see me run up. Certified young gunner. I'm just trying to feed my brother, my girl, and my mama. And I don't wanna hurt nobody. Leave me alone. I don't wanna hurt nobody. Leave me alone. Damn, dudes went to running off when I was gone. Knowing they nuts was big enough to call my bluff when I was home. Niggas see them in the club, they eyes beat to their tennis shoes. Only game I play is smarter comeback. I'll finish you. I just won't be a family man. Run my record label, do a little study, show off my paper. Ain't about what I'm about giving favors, showing love to everybody. Hit the club, living that life, put ice on everybody. But you won't play, not nobody to help. Yeah, when I call John Dillinger and Babyface Nelson, nigga. Fucking round with my clique, helter skelter, nigga. It's and all of these bitches. We gon' melt you, nigga. I don't wanna hurt nobody. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I don't wanna hurt nobody. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm all about come. You don't wanna see me run up. A certified young gunner. I'm just trying to feed my brother, my girl, and my mom. I just won't live good, smoke loud, fuck home. Pull up shining in my whip, front the club doors. Oh, say I'm sexy, oh, say I'm fine. Know these niggas hate, but they stay in line. Niggas they talk, Gucci he lit. I'm not a gangbang, I'm just a real nigga who touched the world. Straight like that, think it ain't real if it take it back. When it was all I bought, every day rap, get 2 Glock, 4 5 with a K in the bag. And the whole school truck on the jump on the bag. Ain't no stunning, we living out there. Hit it back to the trap, dragging that ass.
What's up, my folks? What's up, my good peoples? How y'all doing this morning? This Good Friday. How y'all doing this Good Friday? What it do? Let some folks follow up in here real quick. Look, I've been watching something real. Slick, bro, you retarded, bro. I've been watching something this morning. I want y'all to look at something we already seen before, though. But y'all seen this? Look at this. Y'all see what's on the screen right now? Can y'all see that? I think I'm sharing my screen, right? Can y'all see that? These ain't my words right here, though. So you just clout chasing this whole case? You want to be the lawyer, the YouTuber, the witness? What is next? You want to be the judge? And look what y'all girl commented and said. Look what y'all girl commented and said. So we got, what y'all think about this? What motions y'all talking about just dropped? Who y'all talking about just dropped some motions? Let me see. All right, I know how to do it. I know how to do it. I need that on my list. Order denying defendant Kendrick's motion for mistrial and supplement to same. So y'all know I ain't gonna read all this. All right, well, it's only 6 pages. But hold on, let me show y'all something. Here we go. Okay, I can see it. So y'all see it? Y'all judge denied it. Y'all judge denied it, buddy. Leave always, buddy. Okay. Ordering denying defendant Kendrick's motion for mistrial and supplement to same. Let me see how long it is and see if they saying the same thing. Yeah. See, this judge, she ain't trying to do a mistrial. I think this case getting everybody some clout at this point. We should have been had a mistrial, but clearly she don't want a mistrial either. Even though we thought she was gonna come in there and clear the room, she don't want a mistrial. Noted the court would know the parties in the sense of time court had done that. Let me make sure I ain't got nobody. Yeah, this judge clout chasing. The ex parte meeting was a critical stage and violated Kendra's rights. Okay, we know that argues. Defendant's correct. Okay, she said the defendant is correct that the meeting was about more than just the perimeters of Copeland's immunity and whether he understood its potential ramifications. The initial stage of the meeting before the first break centered of the prosecution's concern whether Copeland's main counsel was laboring, okay, blah, 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 Copeland's immunity grant. Because the meeting dealt with Copeland's immunity grant, this issues, it was on my critical state of the trial, which the defendant had a right to be read this evening. All right, she ain't saying that. Other than we know it's denied, but why? This court sympathizes with Ms. Milnick's understanding of his professionalism and his loyalties to his client questions in court. Likewise, appreciate it. Well, she ain't doing nothing but trying to throw water on the fire. She also said, the predecessor judge improperly coerced Copeland to testify separate from any defense right to present. Lowry found that because the hearing also included discussion and ruling of defense motion, the defendant had the right to be present for witness immunity presented. I hope y'all read this to yourself. And I'm one of them folks, I read to myself because I don't know what I'm reading. I didn't already read this before. This just came about. I don't know what I'm finna read. So I read it to myself because I ain't crazy. It might be words that I don't know in there. So you won't have me sounding crazy. In my head, it's going to make sense, but it might not come out like that. So I hope y'all at home reading to yourself. And if you want the motion, let some folks know in the chat. They got it. So let's just go to the end by part of the predecessor to due process always. Y'all see this right here? Pay attention to this right here. Outside agitators. Who y'all think the outside agitators are? Who you think the outside agitators are? Hold on, Lily, don't pop your shit. Anybody want to come up here? Yeah, y'all like this ain't no IE. What's that thing they be reading for y'all and shit? This ain't that. Y'all better be at home reading to yourself. Or come up here. Outside agitators. Who are the outside agitators? The hell y'all think this is? If y'all can hear and read, nah, you gonna be on some other shit. DAI. Oh, AI. All right, but this is why y'all see all this. She denied it. Of course she gonna deny it. And she basically didn't. She wasn't messing with what Kayla was talking about. Like Kayla didn't make sense on the stand. So you know what I'm saying? Hey, it is what it is. Kayla got up there herself and made it look like it wasn't nothing. But because I ain't trying to read that. Like this ain't why this ain't what I want to show you. I want to show y'all this. This is what I want to show y'all. So y'all see this emotion now. She denied it, of course. Anybody else motion finna get denied, of course. But listen to this, y'all. This the day that Lil Woody was up there talking about the day that Nutt got killed and all that, and Hilton was there questioning him about it. So all this might get retracted or redacted, however, whatever the proper term for that is. Redacted, retracted, compacted, packed up, out of here. But anyway, we already know he said that. But listen, let's look what happened that day.
Saturday, January 10th.
And listen to what he said.
The night that
because this is the main thing. Did he really kill the dude or not? And a lot of people say no. And he said no on the stand. I'll give him that. He said no on the stand. But let's read the room.
You heard?
Yeah, I can.
Do you remember that day? The night that
No.
Let me ask you, did you ever go to the police on either the night of or the early morning hours after Mr. Valentine's side?
Objection, asking this.
Oral, sir.
Can you answer?
Okay.
Can you repeat the question?
Yeah.
Everybody was glued in this day. Pay attention.
After Valentine's got killed, did you go to the police?
I think police called me. Like,
you know what happens when you become
Let me
very
know if it's
comfortable?
let me know if it's too fast when I do this. Because, you know, I know how y'all
Right after the police called you.
I think.
All right. I want you to go back to that day before Valentine's got killed. I want you to tell the
Is it too fast for y'all?
jurors what you remember about the day that Valentine's got killed.
I got a call saying that, I don't know how, I can't recall how it was here. I remember getting a call saying that I killed Nutt.
You killed him.
The word was, I got a call and people saying that, am I okay? They saying I killed Nutt.
Oh, I'm saying objection.
Before you got a phone call, can you tell the jurors where you were that morning before you got a phone call saying that I killed Nutt?
What you mean? Why was it morning?
Where were you that day? You remember that day? Were you at your girlfriend's house that morning?
Oh, yeah.
So tell the jurors what you remember about that entire day up until you got that phone call.
I'm trying to see what the state was trying to get out of him, out of asking him the whole day about like what he did before and after and all that. Because he gonna say he went to the McDonald's. He gonna say he picked up Lil D. He gonna say he picked up Lil D and who else? Shannon. And then he gonna say something about Thug brother called him. But pay attention real quick. I'm wondering something.
Oh yeah.
So tell the jurors what you remember about that entire day up until you got that phone call.
Hold on, what? Pay attention to what Miss Love's doing. I can't read her lips right here. What's she doing? I can't read her lips right here, but watch her. What's she doing?
That entire day up until you got that phone call.
Y'all saw that?
Um,
Can anybody? I don't know what the hell she's saying.
oh yeah.
So tell the jurors what you remember about that entire day up until you got that phone call.
I was in my girl house.
And what happened while you were at your girl's house?
Yeah.
All right. Did you ever leave? What's your girlfriend's name?
I'm single.
Back in 2015, what was your girlfriend's name?
Do I have to answer it?
Yes.
This time?
All right. So, what side of town was Sean living in back in 2015?
Okay, she asking about the brother right here. The brother lived in the same apartment.
Before you found out when he got there, we want to talk about that morning. Were you at Sean?
Yes.
All right. When you were at her house, were you there by yourself?
I was asleep.
Okay. At some point, did you wake up?
I had to. I'm here today.
All right. And when you
I
woke
had
up,
to. I'm
what
here
did you
today.
I came out of the house. I guess I can't. I went out the door.
All right. Where did
This
you
the day
go?
Nutt got killed. Everybody don't nobody. Well, a few people think
To my
that.
neighborhood.
Well, a lot of people think Woody didn't do it. He said he didn't do it. But
That mechanic?
Yes.
How did you get to the mechanic?
I think I drove.
And
it's like Friday.
did you have your own car?
I was in my brother's car.
And back in 2015, where did your brother live?
In the same place.
Is that Carver Homes?
I think so.
All right. And which brother lived in Carver Homes?
My brother.
Which one?
What you mean? Which one?
You had three, right?
Yeah.
Which of the three brothers lived in Carver Homes?
Trees.
All right.
What happened? What y'all talking about? What the hell? I'm
Do you
out.
remember what time you went over to the cancer?
No.
Do you remember what you did in the cancer when you went there?
No.
Did you go anywhere after leaving McKinsey?
Objection, order this question.
I'll say, Mr. Form, you can rephrase.
Did you leave McKinsey?
I think so.
And when you left McKinsey, did you go anywhere?
At what point in time?
After you left McKinsey, did you go anywhere after leaving McKinsey? From what you remember?
Hey, B, pay attention to this part, B. Well, it's gonna come up in a minute.
Yeah.
Do you remember where you went?
Pick the D up.
See, he
And which little D are you talking about?
The one that always be with me.
Okay. Is that the little D you referenced as your son?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember where you picked little D up? Where did you pick little D up?
I McDonald's.
Okay. Where was the McDonald's?
On Cleveland Avenue.
And
this is how he basically alluding to these folks just did the shooting and they went to a McDonald's and he had to pick them up. I don't know how they got to the McDonald's, but do it make sense that Woody, out of all people, wasn't with them? Everybody a shooter except Woody. He just Ubering them around. Do we believe that? Do we really believe that though?
When you got to the McDonald's on Cleveland Avenue, was there anyone else with Little D?
Just him and Shannon.
Anyone else?
Just him and Shannon.
When you picked up Little D, what did Shannon do?
What you mean?
You said you picked Little D up. Did you also pick up Shannon?
I said I pick up both of them.
Okay. And when you picked up both of them, where did you all go?
I blanked out after that.
He blanked out. He blanked out after that. He blanked out after picking them
Why
up.
did you blank out?
Because they were saying that I got phone calls saying that I did something.
Do you remember who called you?
Yeah.
Who?
Mountain.
Thug brother called him. Ain't that Moton? Ain't Moton Thug brother?
And do you recall?
They all got weird names.
I didn't know he said, he asked me what I got going on or if I heard what happened or I don't know what he said. I just know he said that, I mean.
Who was Moton?
And he would call him.
Well, which one is Moton?
Now, let me ask you this. Did you kill that? Did you kill that?
Oh,
No.
Funk. Okay.
Now, when Moulton called you, was both Shannon and Little D in the car when Moulton called you?
Huh?
Was Shannon and Little D in the car when Moulton called you?
What Montunk and Unk Funk? Where y'all get these Atlanta names from? Unk Funk and Donk and Ronk. Where these niggas get this from?
Before Moulton called you, did you, Shannon and Little D, have any conversations about Nutt being killed?
No.
Unk Funk.
Now, after you got the phone with Moulton, did you, Shannon and Little D, go anywhere?
Huh?
You said you on the phone with Moulton in the car?
I blanked out like, I know I ended up in a whole lot of places. Every time I looked around, I was somewhere different.
Later that evening, did you, as we talked earlier, go to the police department?
No.
I see.
The night that you learned about Nutt's death, and when someone called you, at some point, did you ever go to the police department?
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, you say ask and answer?
Correct.
All right, I sustain the objection.
On the morning of January 11th, did you ever see the police?
Yeah, same question.
So Hilton saying that after Nutt died, Woody called the police himself. That's what she was trying to allude to. That after bruh died, he called the police himself because they was trying to say after that he kept getting shot up. So that's why he called the police himself. But he said the police called him.
Say that again.
On the morning of January 11th, did you ever see the police about Nutt being killed?
Yeah, police called.
And did you go to the police department?
Same objection.
Overrule, sir.
They called you, did you go to the police department to speak to the police?
Yeah, I think.
How did you get to the police department?
I got dropped out. I think Moulton dropped me off. I ain't for sure. I can't recall.
Can't recall.
Moulton dropped him off.
But I think this who dropped me off. I just remember my brother and them let me down there. I think that night.
That night?
Now, Mr. Copeland, today being June.
Hold on. He said, hold on. So did he go to the jail? Did he go to the police station right after the shooting or the next morning, even though it happened in the wee hours? So like, was it a couple hours later or did he leave the McDonald's, go link up with Motunk or Unk Funk or Ronk and then go to the police, get dropped off? Or like, how did it work? Because he said he drove to pick up Lil D and Shannon. Because I wanted, my whole thing is, because he said something about he got information about the Infinity. The Infinity was rented by Thug. No, and everybody's saying that that wasn't the car they was shooting out of, even though it went by the barbershop. It drove past the barbershop. Those folks would go down there. That's what Steve said. I'm a statement. Right, but well, I don't know how true that is about that, but he did say that. But my thing is, I'm not worried about who told him or whatever. I want to know, when did he go down there? Like how long? You see what's confusing? He went like 2-3 a.m. the next morning. What was early in the morning hours? Early in the morning hours is 2 or 3 in the morning. The next morning is still 2-3 in the morning. He rented it for Woody, night of the shooting, early morning to it. So Bree, what time after the shooting that morning? What time y'all think the shooting was? He rented it for Woody, from what Woody say. Right. After the shooting. If it wasn't toward the end of the morning, I don't think. Early morning. Everybody down there. Shooting was at 8 p.m. Okay, shooting was at 8 p.m. All right. Shooting was at 8 p.m. And he went, the shooting, all right. Shooting was at 8 p.m. So he went, he kept getting shot at right that night, leading into them hours, and went to the police station. Do y'all think he went on his own, or did they call him up there? Because I don't understand, why would he, even if they call him up there, why would you voluntarily go to the police station just because they calling your phone? And how they got your number before Nutt even passed away? How are they calling his phone? Like, the police just can't call me if something go down. And like, bro, that's crazy. So why y'all think he went on his own? Was it for protection? We gonna say that the shooting happened between 7 and 9. That's what people saying, 7, 8, 9. So we just gonna say between 7 and 9. But he went to the police station between 2 and we're gonna give it 4. We're gonna give it 2 and 4. You think he went to the police station to clear his name? Remember, he said they were blaming him and he wanted to clear his name. Okay. Best time for a snitch to go. What's the best time for us? He been working for them. That's what I'm saying. He been working for them. But I can see why. But I don't understand, bro. In the streets, if you know you moving around, I ain't going to the police station to clear my name. We can clear my name on wax. You know what I'm saying? You got to prove your case. Like, what? He did not go on his own. They all told him to go down there. He said his name was ringing in the streets. Remember, the cameras were all about like 1 hour, 3 minutes. Now I understand that he is always on that radar, but how many niggas do you know, and wherever y'all from, they in the streets, but the investigators can call them on their phone? Like, in the middle of a date, these niggas, if something went down and somebody just so happened that did it in the same car that he be driving, they just call him on the phone. How many times have y'all seen that in life where an investigator and called the nigga y'all with growing up, or you know what I'm saying, or whatever? Because I'm sure we all matured now. We ain't, you know what I'm saying, in the streets and all that. But like, have y'all ever seen that? He went there to tell. So, dude, because I'm one of the only one, like, I ain't gonna say I'm the only ones. I think he did. I'm gonna just say that. I think Woody did it. Even though he said no, I think he did it. And it's good arguments on why people think he didn't do it though. I'm not biased enough to say that, you know what I'm saying, it's not a good argument on both sides. But I think Woody did it. But let's finish this mess real quick. Because I don't think he mentioned the murder yet. Because she gonna ask him, did you kill Nutt? And that's what I want y'all to see. Watch this.
Prior to today, had you ever, I want to make sure I understand, told police that Little D and Shannon got into your meeting?
I stand objection.
Is today the first time that you told police or to anyone?
Which day?
Today, June 13th.
Which one?
It's your lunch day. Yesterday, did you tell me and my colleagues that Shannon and Little D?
I think he was in the car too. I think he's more than just in the car.
Brother, this is
What's
I'm
up,
on
King?
roll objection.
yesterday. Did you tell myself and my colleagues and
Keys, keys.
others about Little D and Shannon being able to be pulled like a rock?
Huh?
Yesterday, did you tell myself, Ms. Love, and a few of my other colleagues that Little D and Shannon were in the car with you the night of the murder of Donna Thomas?
I told you and them that what I told investigators in June when Nutt got killed, something different because I was trying to finesse my way out of the situation.
Hold on,
So
hold
I
on.
I
Hold
picked
on.
up deep.
Listen to what he's saying. Listen to what he's saying. This is what he's saying. Because they finna get all this thrown out. I'm sure everybody ain't got to delete it off YouTube. But this is what they finna tell the jury to get this. Make this make sense right quick, y'all. Because some people have a good argument on why they think Woody didn't do it. But if he trying to clear his name, why was he talking about he had to finesse the police? I think he's supposed to. Spooked and like went down. This one, me too. I think he was spooked, and because the police was shooting at him everywhere he went. The apartment was getting shot up on the hour where they said that. So I think the only place he was safe was at the jailhouse. What's up, my love? What's up, my love? Did Nutt have any headshots? It went from the back of the head. No, because they talked about it, but I'm gonna go back and look. It went from no shots were in the back because that wasn't a question. It wasn't like could someone have shot from behind him. That wasn't none of the. That wasn't, you know what I'm saying, presented. Ain't no way they got down on Woody at the club and he didn't spend the part on him. Bro, that's what I'm saying. The way bro be talking about, like, bro, nigga ain't got away with nothing behind him. I don't think he was shot from behind. That's all I'm gonna say. But we gon' because they talked about that. I'm gonna eventually go back and find that. I don't know if I'm gonna feel like doing that today because we'll be searching all over YouTube trying to find that.
Something different because I
So,
was
but why he say he had to finesse
when Nutt got killed? Something different.
So why he say he had to finesse the investigators? Oh, there you go.
And them that what I told investigators in June when Nutt got killed, something different because I was trying to finesse my way out of the situation. So I said, I picked up D and Shannon. D never told me nothing. I made it up to clear myself up. And
So are y'all paying attention to what he's saying? Because everybody theory is that because he was saying that when he snitched, he said, man, I picked up Lil D, Shannon, and all of them. When they got in the car, they told me they just killed Nutt. But if we paying attention to what he's saying, and because I could be wrong, what I'm hearing is like he was finessing the investigators, so he told them, hey, man, I picked them up from the McDonald's. So when I picked them up, I know that it wasn't me that did it. I know they did it because when I picked them up, they got in the car and said that they killed Nutt. So is that a part of the finesse, or is that what really happened? Okay, Bree. I think he did it. He got hit in the left arm and went through his side. Another bullet hit him in the back when he first ran. See, yeah, I remember now because when the shots first went off, I think the first shot was probably, it could have been, you know what I'm saying, when he was trying to run. Because they said he shot back though. My whole point in like where he got hit, I don't think it was because I'm gonna show y'all some. I don't think it was the dude Greedy or Shell Kill, because a lot of people think that he was shot on accident by one of his own folks. I don't think that's the case. It's a good argument, but I don't think it's the case. I don't think it's it. He was a part of it, and he basically told them these. He picked them up, but he didn't pick them up. Right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna have to go back and look. I don't know if I feel like doing that. I was watching this morning. I was like trying like going on. So let me make it make sense what I'm watching. Let me make it make sense. So that's why I even went live. Like it's just so I can have an open dialogue about it. We ain't talking about this.
That's it.
And was that yesterday that you said that?
So remember, he's
And
saying
I picked up D and Shannon.
pay attention to what
And
he's
June,
saying.
when Nutt got killed.
This won't be my last time running the back right there.
Because I was trying to finesse my way out of the situation.
Trying to finesse
So
what situation?
I picked up D and Shannon. D never told me nothing. I made it up to clear myself up. And that's it.
And was that yesterday that you said that? Did you tell us that yesterday that you just said?
You asked me to be truthful. And I didn't. And I told you what I told the investigator.
So now she mad. She mad because on the stand, she just asked him, did you say that yesterday? But y'all going off of what he said, X amount of years ago in 2015, if I'm not mistaken. So now he's saying, look, I told you, well, I think he's saying he was lying. Hold on. Because I'm trying to see what he implied that he said to her yesterday.
And I didn't. And I told you what I told the investigator back then. Wasn't me being truthful.
See, he told her yesterday that he was lying about whatever he said back then. So she's saying that you say that yesterday. He said, I told you yesterday that whatever I told the investigators was a lie. So if he told the investigators that he picked up Lil D, picked up Shannon from McDonald's, and they told them when they got in the car that he killed Nutt, is that not, you know what I'm saying, him the whole finesse right there? Is that not the whole finesse? Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, they be missing a lot of key shit. Like, what was that yesterday? Like, how y'all talk and then went on the stand? What you mean yesterday? That's what should have been paused right there. I think they was just so keyed in on, I wonder if he gonna say he gonna kill Nutt, that they ain't paying attention to what dude was saying. Just like the last time he was on the stand just a few days ago, before he left, he alluded to some of the same thing. Like, I told them something about the infinity, and they said that if I killed Nutt, you know what I'm saying, that that's the only two things that was gonna get me locked up. Ain't nobody question him. Even still, them ain't say, hold on, let me question him real quick. What you just say, partner? Like, it wasn't none of that. Yeah, police station around 2:30 a.m. Okay, 2:30 a.m. It might be possible he ain't wait. Okay, if there wasn't enough time to use shot most of the time by anyone other than his own people in mind. It was too long. He didn't run to the navigator. I thought he ran back to the barbershop. The navigator was the one sitting under the camera. I thought I don't think he ran to the navigator. I think he ran away from the bullets, but you got to think about it. The car going the same way he running. They start shooting, you know. Well, I'm gonna try to go look at it, but they start shooting and he running away, but the car's still going the same way that he running. This was Monday, so she did talk to them Sunday, and nobody even picked up on it because he definitely just alluded to it. Woody went to federal prison in 2015 after Nutt was killed on gun charges. The same gun, he went to jail on the gun where he was in his girlfriend's car, parked it, hopped out, talking about some, you know what I'm saying? They found the gun in the car, but he wasn't driving. They already knew they was on your ass, especially if they got your number, bro. And then he went to the gym like he was hooping and put the backpack down, talking about something he innocent. But that's why he went to the feds. He was arrested twice for Nutt murder, but no charges were brought against him because they had no evidence of him doing it. I don't understand how they don't have no evidence of him doing it, but they got all the evidence of Thug making, you know what I'm saying, coercing somebody to do it. Still paying attention. So she got Brady information while talking to him at the jail on Sunday. You know what I'm saying? He could have lied, knowing he told nigga Shannon he killed nothing. I think that's what it is. Your part two is what I'm working on. I got you. I told you, I got you. Now he was in front of the shop. He was spooked as far as when to get in the first place. He couldn't get in the door, so he started shooting back. Nah, that's why they said he shot back. This is why Thug probably told him to go to the station. Why? Hold on. What you mean? Why? Because he did it, or what? The man that watched car said Woody was in that car. That's what. But don't. A lot of people don't believe him for some reason. They think that's just the net. Like they just think that's the easy target to, you know what I'm saying, blame. But I think it makes sense. He did it. They didn't have the evidence for Woody, so they using Woody as evidence against them guys. Dirty game. Dirty game. Wait, how the back of the window now they get shot out. They didn't start shooting till they got past the trunk of the truck. The trunk of the truck. Somebody shot from behind and hit Nutt and the navigator. I mean, that's the thing, bro. I don't. But think about it. When the shots went off, I felt like Nutt hit the ground, and then as he kept trying to, you know what I'm saying, get to the door, he started shooting back. I don't think he ever got. And then even with the forensics part of it, because we going to the analytics part of it, like somebody was right there, how it get shot like that. I don't think his family will be giving him a pass. I don't think the streets will be giving him a pass. I don't think the barbershop will be giving whoever accidentally killed him a pass. I think it'll be, you know what I'm saying, on wax, like, bro, accidentally killed him. Like, I don't think nobody want to give YSL that body. Like, if you know what I'm saying, my partner got killed, I'd rather say he was accidentally shot than giving the stripes, you know what I'm saying, giving the ops a stripe. If y'all get what I'm saying, like or maybe some folks don't think like that. I'd rather say it was mine. It was an accident. We all was moving too fast and scared for our life, man. I ain't mean to do it. Rather than mind these folks, and then, you know what I'm saying. And I'm not saying they should have told the police that, but amongst them, I think the family would know it was an accidental shooting rather than giving Woody and them stripes or giving Thug and them stripes. It's just what I think. See, I feel like them shots was for his brother, not for Nutt. I mean, but who? Even if the shots was for his brother, who did it though? Dude saying Woody, they don't believe, you know, because he ate fame that car was. I think dude was saying Woody too. What he said, he lied about who he saw shooting. Who you talking about? The car wash dude? Feel like them shots were for his brother. I mean, yeah, it's cool. I'm gonna put it in there. All right, this beef was it. I'm gonna put it in there. It ain't that many folks in here. I don't think no trolls in here, no way. I don't think no trolls in here. Because his brother had them big guns, so they don't want to jam on the brother. All right, but I'm gonna finish this before I go play.
So I'm telling you something that I didn't tell them because I ain't trying to go back to jail.
I got it.
Did y'all hear that? He said yesterday I told you that I lied to the investigators or whatever, but then I told you that I really killed dude so that because I don't want to go back to jail. Now keep that in mind. He said he don't want to go back to jail. But also listen to the play on words, bro. I think dude did.
I ain't trying to go back to jail.
I got it.
No, I ain't rewinding far enough.
So I'm telling you something that I didn't tell them because I ain't trying to go back to jail.
I got it. But actually, was yesterday. The first time you said this part, and now what you're saying today is what is truthful. What you're saying right now, what you're trying to tell the jury right now, is what you are now saying is truthful.
What I'm trying to tell you is our conversation was about something that I said.
Whoa. Y'all peeping this? Look. I don't get paid for YouTube. None of this. I be really intrigued into what they little scandalous shit that they be having going on. And one day, if I do get paid for YouTube, then you know what I'm saying, it is what it is. But right now, we just on wax. Pay attention, y'all, because this main little segment right here is what got us this RICO. But pay attention to Miss Love. Now you remember y'all, she asking about Nutt, and this is what the whole topic is. Watch this. Pay attention. Pay attention to Miss Love right here.
Our conversation was about something that I said in the past.
I understand. I'm asking you to ask.
That Mr. Copeland allowed to finish his.
Okay, all right.
I thought it wasn't.
Mr. Copeland, you need to finish your answers.
No, I need to break down.
Ooh, why was Miss Love so scared right here?
I understand. I'm asking you to ask.
That Mr. Copeland allowed to finish his.
Okay, all right.
I thought it wasn't.
Mr. Copeland, you need to finish your answers.
No, I need to break down.
Say again?
I need to break.
So yeah, I feel like we missed the part where he killed Nutt.
Called you.
Yeah.
Who?
Moulton.
And do you recall how he called you? Did he call your FaceTime? Did he call your phone?
I didn't know he said. He asked me what I got going on, or if I heard what happened, or what I don't know what he said. I just know he said it. I mean, people saying that I killed Nutt, and
Did you? I'm gonna show you again too.
Now let me ask you this: did you kill that?
All right, I want to show y'all this.
Did you kill that?
All right, I felt like I don't know how I got all the way past it, but I feel like we ain't hear this part. This is when she blindly asked him, "Did he kill Nutt?" Like, if you got, I know a lot of y'all got common sense, white or black. Most of us black in here, but most of y'all got common sense. What y'all think about this part?
if I heard what happened, or what I don't know what he said. I just know he said it. I mean, people saying that I killed Nutt, and he recalled.
Now let me ask you this: did you kill that? Did you kill that?
Nope.
Did y'all look? Pay.
Now
Watch Brown. She just asked him, "Did you kill Nutt?" He ain't heard the first time somehow, y'all. Pay attention to the room. Now after he answered that, watch the little gay dude Brown. I don't know if I ain't even pointing to him right here, but y'all know who Brown is, the nigga in the middle right there. Watch him after, you know what I'm saying, that question get answered and all that. Watch how he slick try to see the thug and steal reaction.
So he said it. I mean,
Watch.
People saying that I killed Nutt, and he recalled.
now let me ask you this: did you kill that? Did you kill that?
Nope.
Now, when Moulton called you, was both Shannon and Little D in the car when Moulton called you?
Huh?
Was Shannon and Little D in the car when Moulton called you?
I think so.
Now, before Moulton called you, did you, Shannon and Little D, did you kill that?
All right. So
No.
this what I'm paying attention to the chat, but this is what I want y'all to see. Watch Brown. Brown gonna slick try to look at Thug now after she asked it.
Now, when Moulton called you, was both Shannon and Little D in the car when
You see? Him and Thug lock eyes right there because they know they got something going on, man. I read the room. Thug and Brown, or am I looking too much into it? Thug and Brown lock eyes right there. They had him live out there. Thug and Brown lock eyes.
Now let me ask you this: did you kill that?
Or am I tripping? Watch Brown.
Did you kill that?
Nope.
Watch Brown.
Now, when Moulton called you, was both Shannon and Little D in the car when Moulton called you?
Y'all see
Was
this?
Shannon and Little D in the car when Moulton called you?
Am I tripping?
Moulton called you, was both Shannon. Did you kill that?
Am I tripping?
No.
Look at Brown.
Now, when Moulton called you, was both Shannon and Little D in the car when Moulton called you?
He trying to act like he's stretching. Nigga, you ain't stretching.
Shannon and Little D in the car when Moulton called you?
They all know they just
I think
lied.
so.
Now, before Moulton called you, did you, Shannon and Little D, have any conversations about Nutt being killed?
Nope.
Now, after you got the phone with Moulton, did you, Shannon and Little D, go anywhere?
Huh?
You said you were on the phone with Moulton in the car?
I think that I know I end up in a whole lot of places. Every time I looked around, I was somewhere different.
Later that evening, did you, as we talked earlier, go to
That's crazy. I'm through messing with him on that. I think I got the gist of what I'm trying to get at with that. Ain't no that, and that leaves me with my opinion that I think, dude. Bro, of course he been an agitator. He be doing it. He like a woman. He's a woman. There's a whole bunch of Miss Loves over there. She training them well. She training them well. I'm trying to see if I got the clip he was talking about. So I don't think what's called. I don't think it's true. I think I think he did do it. I think Woody did do it. I think he just is it's a play on words on what he just was saying, that he was trying to finesse the investigator. So everybody think like he was just trying to clear his name. That might have been the finesse. I think he thought he was smarter than them folks. I think he thought that he was smarter than them folks because he was getting shot at on the hour. So the police already was pulling up when they, you know what I'm saying, because each of these shootings and all this shit. So they already know what's going on. I think he tried to get ahead of them. They think, okay, I'm glad you asked it. All right. Who they think this shooter? I'm glad you asked it. I'm so getting sidetracked with this Woody shit. This is who they think the shooter was. Day 84. Hey B, if you ain't heard, give me them the time stamp on day 84. Give me the time stamp on day 84 where they was in the barbershop. This is who they think accidentally might have shot him. I think I got it. I think if my memory serves me correct, it's about 22 minutes in.
take control of.
I think it's about 22 minutes in. Yeah. Let me show this. Mm-hmm.
Around 7:22.
This is who they think did it right here, because he came in the shop all nervous. He got a red jacket on.
Can you please pause it for 809?
Him right here.
Say a little bit further, I'm sorry.
Him right here, because he came in all nervous, gun and all that. This is who they think accidentally shot him. You see how nervous he is and all that. But I think he's, you know what I'm saying? These niggas just got shot at. They all scared. Him. But let's go to the shooting. Hold on. 82. I'm trying to go to when they was outside. The actual shooting.
Yes.
See, this one y'all talking about the expedition and all that. If y'all can see it. Right here.
No.
Do you see the M5 jacket in the book?
Yes.
No, they didn't.
No.
Did you know that entire person?
No.
No, red jacket ended up being, we thought it was shell kill, but it ended up being greedy. Yeah. Get your ass back, you know, yeah. They say I look like the man when he come out the machine. Bro, I hate this shit. But get back, you know, I'll get on your head. That's kill. That's 2-2 with that 2-2-3. Yeah. But I'm glad you said 2-2-3. I think his whole head would have been off if he got accidentally shot at close this with a 2-2-3. We're back on that barbershop video. I'm gonna go back. This the shoe. I don't think he got accidentally shot. See, look. Oh well, no, it's some fast forward, so he dang scared right now. It's somewhere in here though. They finna get shot at in a minute. I know that much. I'm gonna put it in normal speed. No, that happened in Miami. But we talking about right after the shooting though. That happened in Miami. What you talking about? Okay, come on. I feel like if I jump, it's gonna skip it. See, Nutt, all them right under the screen right now. This them right under the camera.
Yes.
But remember what information Woody got on the Infinity. What he talking about? He got information on the Infinity.
Yeah, the 7. Yes.
I can't believe they played this long video on court. We still ain't seen this. See, oh, hold on. I knew as soon as I knew as soon as I did that I was gonna miss it. Hold on.
Yes.
All right, it's coming after this. I'm trying to read the exact Thompson 106 40 50.
808. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the 7. Yes.
Malibu. I feel like I done seen 3 Malibu. Right here. You gotta be these next 2-3 cars right here. Cause I seen it. Hey y'all, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, that's a fin dog. That's a fin dog. I live in Memphis. That's a fin dog right there. A fin dog shot it up. It wasn't no Pontiac. It wasn't no Pontiac. That's a fin dog right there. That's a fin dog. So all this who rented, if it's true, Thug rented a car to Woody, that's a fin dog right there. I live in Memphis. I know what a fin dog look like. That's an Infinity right there. That's an Infinity right there. And it ain't no Pontiac. That ain't no Thunderbird. That ain't no I don't know what everybody else thought it was. That's the Infinity right there. Yeah, I can drop the link. I got you. That's Infinity. I didn't think a whole time. I didn't think it was Infinity that did it. Come on now, Q50. But no, I didn't think it was Infinity at first, Bree. Yeah, I put it up on it. Bro. No, see, this is my thing about him going to the police. I don't think he had a choice. I don't think he had a choice because they kept shooting at him. It was Nutt. Nutt just got dropped. Them folks shooting on the hour. I think I dropped the link. Them folks shooting back on the hour. Ross said Thug rented a car for Woody those few days to Woody. Thug rented out a Infinity for Woody those few days. Black Butterfly.
Hey, D, this is my first time on the panel.
What's up, man?
I want to say thank you for your great coverage. Like I said before, you need to do more of these because you really deep dive in. But what I wanted to say was first, I remember, I think it was 2 nights ago, maybe three, when I put in the chat about when they after this one they did the thing about the gas station, and I was saying that Yak was in that Pontiac. I guess it was a Bonneville. But when Steele slowed this down, he showed that the grill of that car could not have been a Bonneville. And I had asked you, and I guess you see now, like how could they even implicate Yak if they had him in the Bonneville, which and still prove that that grill is not a Bonneville grill.
That's what I'm just now putting two and two together because the whole time I've been thinking it's the Pontiac, and like we saying, I knew that the Infinity went past, but I thought there was just another lookout and all that. So I started to trick myself into thinking Woody might have just been looking out, and the Pontiac with you know what I'm saying with the guys in it was it, but no, this crazy.
So yeah, so then this is the other thing I wanted to say. So that right here on your still shot, look at Nutt, right? And look at you see the white specks on the screen. I don't never see none that go to where he's bending. Like he's getting ready to do his dive. There is a video before this that shows the barbershop, like shows McDaniel Street where the bullets hit, who was sitting where, and it had a picture. So as he's running right there, right, he runs towards. See that right there is the whatever his truck is. I forget what they call it, Tahoe. So that's the Tahoe.
It's a Navigator.
No. That's Nutt's truck right there. That's the green. That's the Tahoe. There's a black Navigator in front of the thing. So if Nutt is at that point in time, if he wouldn't dive to the area where the Navigator is, and right here when it's not very many after this scene where you see bullets coming out. That's why, to me, and I could be wrong, I'm just giving you my opinion, is that this is why I believe that somebody on that strip right there in that sidewalk area did all those shots to him because it's not that many opportunities. That Infinity goes by too fast. And that's why I think that he got shot once he did that dive to that Navigator. That's right there that they're standing next to. That's the Tahoe. That's the green Tahoe. The Navigator is in the front. The Navigator belongs to the barbershop owner.
Oh, and it was parked right at the door in the front.
Right, exactly. So then the other thing was, which was someone else in your chat. I cannot remember the person's name. But she also saw as this goes along, when after all the shooting, there's somebody that rolls away with a shopping cart, like a grocery shopping cart, full of something you can't see. But I think they took the guns and took them somewhere else. They took them from over that way, because what are you rolling away with a grocery shopping cart full of? What's in there? So I mean, I may be wrong. I'm just looking at, and again, this is just my opinion, but I feel like when you, especially this is a perfect still shot. All of those white dots are bullets that flew out, but none of them are in the vicinity of Nutt at that time. And then remember the even though the one guy said they slow rolled, they did not slow roll. They rolled, whoever's in that Infinity rolled straight past. Okay. So then, if they roll straight past, and those are the bullets, which one do you see? Where do you see a white dot that's hit? Is this with him at Nutt? That's why I think he got shot by his own people. It might not have been on purpose, but I don't believe that he got those his that. I mean, I just don't feel like the bullets that he may have got a bullet, I don't know. And then I've never been shot at, I've never been on the streets. I ain't never none of that, so I don't know all of that about how stuff happened, but it just does not seem like those bullets that came out of that infinity hit Nutt.
See, and that's the thing. That's why I say it's a good argument on why somebody think he probably accidentally was shot. But this is my reasoning for thinking was Woody or whoever was in that car. I'm gonna start saying whoever was in that car. I think Woody was in the car for sure, but I don't. Whoever was shooting out the sunroof and all that. I think they had multiple, like them bullets was coming too fast, and as he's running, the car still driving. So yeah, we don't see no sparks and all that from this angle right now. You said it's a perfect still shot, I mean, it is. But I just think the bullets followed them. I don't think it's no way that he got shot close range from one of his partners with a 223, especially not because they think it's specifically the dude that came in the barbershop with the red jacket. And I think
That's a good observation. I get that.
And they said Nutt was shooting back. So if Nutt, you know what I'm saying? Of course, if he's running and shooting back and all that, I just don't think somebody that knocked his head off from behind him or beside him while he was running. Because what?
I was going to say, but remember, if they said Nutt was shooting back, then that means that, and I'm not saying that he didn't get shot there, but if he made it from there to the barbershop door, then at that point, whatever bullets he incurred right there, it wasn't fatal yet, because he's able to run there, get a gun, get up, shoot back, all of that. I really, I understand your point. I do, but for whatever's in me, I believe that something happened up there. But again, I don't know anything about guns either. You see what I'm saying? I don't know, so I'm not the best one. I'm just saying that's why I have my opinion that something else happened up on that parking on that strip right there.
I hope I don't get struck for it. I mean, I hope I don't.
No, you shouldn't. But one thing you should do is keep this clip, because this is a perfect clip right here.
Yeah, but this is how long that bullet is in his gun. That's how long that bullet is in a dude gun that walked in the barbershop. I don't know that's a long.
Use your fingers. Don't show the gun. Yeah. Okay. Take that down. Take that down.
Yeah, that's just a what you call. That ain't no gun. That ain't a gun.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, that ain't a gun. Okay. It's big. You must can't see it on the screen, but it's as long as my finger almost. It ain't a gun, but anybody that got confidence, they know how long an actual bullet is. So range, you know what I'm saying, with that much distance as dude in the red jacket was to Nutt, that would have opened him way, like all the way up. So I think it had to be, you know what I'm saying, and then we have more evidence of it being one of them guys because of the retaliation, the ballistics, and the, you know what I'm saying, the forensic signs that they brought into the trial. Because that day when I was listening to it, it didn't sound like he got hit up from the back, like from you know what I'm saying, close range. I ain't gonna say from the back because he might have did get hit in the back, but it didn't sound like close range. You know what I'm saying, like want somebody next to him.
Okay. And then one other thing, that's why I asked for your email, is because I have a really good still shot too, which shows that car right there. There was nobody hanging out of the roof. There was no one coming out of the roof. It was no one. And I have the perfect shot, and I want to send it to you for you to see that. There was never anybody coming out of the sunroof. Whoever shot was shooting out of that passenger side. And there was never anybody coming out the sunroof. So I think they got, I'm not saying that no one, I don't even know. Like I said, I don't want to call it YSL. I just want to say, because at this point, I don't know. It seems like these people are crossing some kind of way. Like, this is the YSL, this is why, this is the if, this is that. But they seem to all commingle some kind of way. And if you remember, when the guy, I call him White T-shirt because I can never remember his name. But White T-shirt guy said that it was a whole bunch of funny movement by the Summer Hill guys, and they were making a whole bunch of phone calls. So I think it was. So that's another reason I'm like, okay, he was implying that it was a one big setup. Like, people on the ground with him, and then also whoever was coming down the street. So it was one big setup. But one thing for sure and two things for certain, and I think almost no one can convince me that Yak was there, because if I don't know what he knows now. You can convince me of what he did or didn't know. Anybody could do that because of, who knows. But if he was in that, if after this day, the next day, when they showed the video of at that gas station, right? He
Mhm.
was in a white, I guess they're saying Bonneville, but whatever it was a Pontiac, because when Brian Steele said, asked the detective, how do you know it was a Bonneville? He said, because one, I had one, and I know what they look like. And then they pointed out, like, on those Pontiacs or those Bonnevilles, they have like that bird on that grill. And
Mhm.
so he slowed it down, and it's, I don't want to say it was just a bird, but it was in the shape of bird, like how those Pontiacs are. So there's none there, but in the car that Yak was in, it did have that bird. And through this whole thing, you never see that car, a Bonnie. And people say, "Oh, I saw a Malibu. I saw this." No, I do see the Infinity. I just want to be honest, because we can't get to the truth by negating, anything. We got to be honest if we really want to know what happened, or try to get to figure out what happened. But at the
And
end of the day, that car that Jack was in, that he was driving, would never came down McDaniel Street. And that's why I don't understand, how is the state tying him in there?
the gas station, he was in the area.
He was in the area, but he never came down McDaniel. So why are you tying him to the unaliving? That's
And
my
even if
problem.
he did, we really couldn't tell. But the main point is, we know for sure he wasn't in the Infinity. You know what I'm saying? We know he wasn't in the Infinity.
Right, but you say we can't tell, but remember, they had 5 minutes before and 5 minutes after, or somewhere about that. That car never comes down McDaniel Street during that period of time.
With
To Bonneville. And that's what messes me up, because remember, white t-shirt, that's why I said he's not as credible either, because he tells them that the Bonneville, that everybody was in the Bonneville, the guy was coming out the front, I mean out the top, and they slow rolled down like Boys in the Hood. Remember he said that?
Mhm.
Now, did we see that?
So you ain't lying. So is this right here? Is this greedy or shell kill right here?
I believe it's Greedy, because the dad said it was Greedy, and he
Right.
said that he called Greedy and said, "Look, they looking for you, and I need you to go down there and talk to them." So
Just make
he,
sure we establish that this is greedy. This ain't shell kill.
no, that's Greedy. That's Greedy, because the dad said Greedy when he was on the stand. Now,
Mhm.
but if you watch, there's an additional guy that comes, and that the bald head guy who testified, you can see him handed off, and I can't say that that it was I didn't, but it just gave me an impression that he gave the other guy, a weapon as well, and then the other guy runs out after he hands it to him. All right, that one right there. Watch when he comes back. Now watch keep playing, and then you're gonna see the barbershop guy hand him something off, and then he runs back up the door too. Uh, I think we might have passed it, but he hands the barbershop guy at one point, hands that other guy something, and I believe it was a weapon as well. Um, I think this is when they go out and then they come back in, and then when they go back out again, the bald head guy hands the guy with those fatigue pants something.
And so what you think
Watch
that
when does he turn around? Oh dang. It was an area time when he turns around and gets a handoff from the barber guy. I have to look for it. I'm not gonna
what you think that
The
he was
barbershop guy
doing?
had a gun too. And he gave it to the fatigue pants guy.
I think they all had guns. I think that was a trap spot. They should have had guns. They knew better. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was.
Mhm.
I'm gonna say this. It was
Yes,
hair.
Lily.
I'm gonna say this. Haircuts wasn't that was the least of the income over there between them two barbershops. Like that.
You
That's just,
better believe it.
you know what I'm saying. That was just the front. They making more money outside of the barbershop than the inside. In other words, is what I'm saying.
Okay, right. Because again, if you show what was happening, if they, because remember, what did they say? Oh, we was all standing outside waiting to get our hair cut, right? And
Right.
then when they showed a video beforehand, right? Those guys sitting there with no customers.
Yeah, right.
So I'm trying to figure out,
Really
you
got
know,
going on.
haircuts, and those boys the men inside waiting for a customer. So I just think it was a bunch of lies. And my thing is that if you what are you telling the untruth? Well, why are you telling lies, right? If everything was on the up and up, you're hiding something. The only reason people lie is to cover something up. Something you don't want other people to know.
So what? So would you believing that it might have been somebody else on accident? What do you think about what he said on the stand when Donovan Thomas Kayla say unaliving the unalive when he died? We don't say when the murder came, but what you think?
What do I think about
about him saying he was trying to finesse the investigators when he early on told them that he picked up Lil D and Shannon from the McDonald's and all that.
Yes, I think that I don't think definitely Woody's already said he's never told the truth today in his life. And and let me tell you something, and that's the other thing that I hate when people harp on, and even the state. They're saying, oh, well, we can track his phone, and he wasn't, because of his phone records, they could tell that his phone was at home. But I mean, you're premeditating what you're going to do, because I believe it was premeditated. Okay. And then, well, whatever his role was, whether he was the shooter or not, I don't know. But what I'm saying is, if you're on a mission for something you're premeditating, and your career, we'll say career criminal, because he said he was from the streets and whatever he did. Okay, but my problem is that why wouldn't he leave his phone home and have a burner phone? Why would you take you already know what time it is. So just because his phone that you know of that number, but you don't know what other numbers, these guys, they had burner phones. So you can't say that because his phone was left at home that he wasn't there. You can't say, oh, you can track that phone, but you don't know what else he had, or even if he had a phone. So you can't. So at this time, if now you're getting ready to say that as long as somebody's phone wasn't at the scene of a crime, as long as the person, what the phone isn't at wherever, that means they weren't there. You get ready to let a lot of people out of jail,
Right.
because it's going to become case law. So you better be careful, because they're going to have many cases outside of YSL that's going to come right behind this, and they're going to use that as case law to get the hell out of jail. So they better be very careful about what they said.
That's a
They
fact.
better be very careful. I'm sorry, this stuff just with the state gets on my nerves. It gets on my nerves, and my thing is that if you want to get people on what they did, I have to this day, I have in my mind, I do, because I've seen Thug in interviews when he was out, and he's owned up to whatever mischievous behavior that he had in the past. So I don't think that he can really deny that he was part of anything as far as a gang is concerned, and I think that that's pretty clear. What I'm saying is, have they proved that he was the leader? What even if he was, have they proven to this day, after half of their witness, that he led them? Like, he told them, go do this. I need all this done, and I need you to do it. I have not heard one stitch of proof that says that.
No, I haven't either. And I mean, even besides that, I think they so driven because of his outward, like he's not afraid to say like he don't fuck with Atlanta Police Department and they whole little system that they got going on over there. You know how most of these rappers, once they in the streets and all that, they clean up their act by going to do interviews and talking to the kids for this politician and this governor and all that. He's not one of them. He ain't doing none of that. He ain't sending checks and all that, so he stay out of jail. And so that they trying to knock on his noggin with this, like
Right.
But this whole little I was, like I said, because of the traveling going on this morning, so I was going back thinking like, what the hell, what are you gonna say about this infinity and all that? And then because I was having conversations with the squad about whether or not they think, because a lot of people think like what you said, that he was shot, Nutt was shot on accident. You know what I'm saying? So
And you have a great panel. Those girls, I can't remember all their names. The two guys when I was watching the other night, Miss Lavonda too. She always comes in with the she. You have to have that contrast. So
yeah,
you have a very excellent panel. I enjoy it. I enjoy it. Now, can I say that sometimes I'll be wanting to like be quiet, Miss Lavonda. You got it right. But you know what though? She's a nice lady though, and
yeah.
she's always respectful, and she's not scared to stand up for what she believes in. But
And
your
that's what I like
panel is
about it.
awesome, very diverse. I love it.
Appreciate it.
Hmm.
Appreciate it, love. So I think we didn't get, my objective didn't get done today. I think we still gonna leave today, leave this morning thinking like it could have been somebody else or it probably was Woody. But my thing is Woody is, he looked guilty, he talking guilty, he don't want to admit to it in the courtroom. So for as far as I know, YSL and Woody think he did it. Like they think he did it. The body is on him. Everybody else in the street think he did it. But if you study this, you know what I'm saying, some of these videos that y'all been doing and some of the like the carts with the hiding guns and all that, and if you study the angles, you can come up with a theory like y'all, like it might have been somebody else because he was running. The car started shooting at a certain time. They never really slowed all the way down. So you know what I'm saying? How long was that shooting? So I get it. I get it.
Hmm. Hmm.
It's like, I get it. It's to be respected. But I appreciate you, love, for coming up here.
All
We probably
right.
I just wanted to do that real quick because you know what I'm saying, it was on my mind. I wanted an open conversation about it. So
All right, can you come back on either tonight or tomorrow?
yeah,
I love this show. I love it, and it's really, really good. It's really
yes,
good, and you pay attention to your panel, and you pay attention to your people in your chat. That's a A plus.
yeah.
Everybody in chat, you put up there whatever they have to say and you comment. So I ain't gonna hold you because I'm at work my daggone self, but I just wanted to jump up and talk to you because I don't always get a chance. And I know your panel is so great. I never, I don't want to come up and interrupt what they're saying. So I said, shoot, ain't none of them up there. Let me get up there and
Yeah,
holler at D real quick.
because it's early. I really, you know what I'm saying, did it real quick because it was just on my mind, and I ain't. And then sometimes I don't like to be one of them folks that stay on too long because it'll be segments where it's boring. You try to find something. I don't want to have to find something to talk about. I want to get on and talk about what was already on my mind and leave it at that. I don't want to have to get long winded because this ain't about views. Ain't nobody sending no cash apps or no super chat. So I ain't got to sit here and entertain everybody all day. This for free. So you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be back on later on because Slick on my head. So
Okay, and then let's talk about those motions too. I wanted those emotions. I wanted to say something about that, but I'll wait for the next time.
no,
And
but
you have a
we can
great
talk about it
day.
later on because the judge, I don't know. We can talk about it later on because the judge
Okay.
she don't want a mistrial, but as you see with the motion, she trying to check off all the boxes.
Yeah.
You right in what you said. I agree, but hey, it's not worth a mistrial. Next,
Oh,
it's not.
right. And I think she took a shot at Kayla. That's what I want to talk about. She
Oh
took a
yeah,
shot. They didn't appreciate what she was saying. Kayla shouldn't have came on TV talking about them people. And so then they made sure they named her in the decision not to go forward.
what
So
they
I
call
think it
them?
was, yeah, she shouldn't have never said, she should have kept quiet. She was talking about them people beforehand. And, the first shot was, she said, and I'm going to go get my Rule 22. As soon as you come in there, the lady said, you ain't getting it. Then turn around with this other thing. She got up there and testified, and they was like, "We don't believe Miss Bumpus, whatever." Oh, she said it, but she said it in a politically correct way, and I think that it was just a politically correct way to take their shots back at her for what she said two times in a row or two different days about them, and then they made her the reason. That's how I look at it. But I'm going. I don't want to run my mouth, and I know you got to go. You have a good one.
Hold on. I got before you leave. Did you see this? The tweet.
Yes, I saw that when you pulled up. I saw that when you first pulled up.
What you think about that?
Well, I think she's taking on too much. I think that like even all the attorneys that actually they talk about the law. I feel like that she's like it's she's all over the place. She needs to find her place where she wants to go. And I'm going to say, and I know there's a lot of people pro con whatever. I don't dislike Kayla. I don't. I think that I don't. I feel like she's an African American woman that is trying to be prestigious some kind of way. I just think that she needs to find her avenue and stick to that. You know, if it's going to be law, and she also wants to be on YouTube, then YouTube and law. You know, not all of the other extra stuff like look at my shoes, look at my this, and I'm dressed like this and that, and then okay, now I'm gonna talk to about whatever happened in the I'm gonna talk about, I guess, as obviously she wound up being a witness as well. Like, just narrow it down. It's like she's too all over the place. And I think that she's talking too much. And I think that was just their way to politically correctly shoot back at her for what she's done 2 times in a row. One about the rule 22, and the second time about what she said. Now, I'm not saying her presentation was great, but I'm also not saying that what she said was incorrect. Everything she said could have been correct, and I believe that it was. But
Do you think
I
she said
think
she don't recall too many times?
I think like I said, I think her presentation was not what the world looking wanted to see. They wanted to see that same confidence that they see you on YouTube. They want to see that same confidence, but they didn't. And I didn't feel, I felt like she said the correct things, but I don't think that she said it with conviction and confidence even in herself, and the judge read her as weak. And then they took that, and I think that Fulton County and everybody else is looking at the public opinion. Let me just say this: they're looking at public opinion, and that's why, and they're trying to make sure that the public opinion of them. You can see they're trying to clean it up, but when public opinion, when they saw enough people going left as far as her, they would say, okay, that's the weakest link right there. We're gonna grab her and make her the reason, especially since she didn't already said this, that, and the third about about Adrian, and she really wasn't harping on what you call, but she went on Deputy Brown and this, that, and the other. Like, okay, we're gonna take her and we're gonna make you the reason,
Mhm.
because I just felt that way. But I don't think what she said was incorrect, though. I think that, and this is going to be the killer, regardless of anything else. Is and Brian already said, and I'm going to cross him on that. So guess what? Even though they won this round, there's always round two. When it's time for the defense, Brian can still ask Woody about what she said, and then that's going to be the straw that breaks the camel back for them.
And what we're gonna talk about more later. I hope Brian still asks him what the hell you was finna say about the Infinity. Who was in it? What you got
Yeah,
going on with the Infinity? What's up,
exactly.
man? What you want
Exactly.
to say? Talk to me.
I ain't gonna talk you down because I know you get ready to end the show, and I could go a million times and a half.
Hey, I
So,
love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Dialogue, bro. Everybody opinion respected, and then look, you got the platform to say whatever you want for however long. Just when we pop out tonight, make sure you there. Tune in.
I am. I promise you. You take care, D. Thank you so much for having me.
Appreciate y'all. Have a
All
good day,
right.
y'all. I'll see
All
y'all
right.
later
Bye bye.
on tonight. I'll catch y'all later on tonight, y'all. Appreciate the open conversation. And I still think Woody did it.